Jaehyun immediately realizes the gunshot doesn't come from the building, but from the underground subway, where a group of goblins is gathered. He tries to make sense of the situation, unsettled by the fact that the goblins are using firearms. As the goblins open fire, Dongan quickly signals the others to get down, prompting them to dodge the incoming bullets. He knows they can't win a direct confrontation, except for Byongo, who launches a surprise attack on one of the goblins. Two goblins respond by leaping at him, but he cuts them down in a single, fluid strike. A goblin with a pistol prepares to shoot, but an arrow strikes its hand before it can pull the trigger. In that same instant, two team members close the distance, and Eonju transforms into a massive bear, charging into the goblins and preventing them from using their weapons. The system interface displays the registration of a firearm, the SNWM-60, valued at 476,320, along with .38 caliber bullets. 100 rounds priced at 158,400. Jaehyun knows he cannot display the gun in the store, even though doing so would have many advantages. If people see that firearms are available, they would become more eager to hunt monsters. Even regular citizens who are below level 10 might begin hunting orcs more often. This would mean a huge increase in experience points gained and profits earned. However, Jaehyun understands that not everyone can be trusted. Up until now, he has been accepting citizens without any screening or restrictions. He has taken in everyone, believing that no matter what kind of people they were, he could keep them under control. At first, this decision brings many benefits. A growing population means more people to fight monsters, gather resources, and help the city develop. But Jaehyun knows that everything will change once firearms are involved. Guns are different from swords or bows. They give power instantly, and that kind of power in the hands of the wrong person can be dangerous. Among so many people, it is impossible to be sure that no one is hiding bad intentions. Feelings like envy, grudges, and jealousy are common, and these emotions can lead to accidents. And in the worst situations, those accidents can end with someone losing their life. Because of that, Jaehyun decides that he can only give firearms to people who have been verified and proven to be trustworthy. Only those with high loyalty will be allowed to carry guns. He already knows exactly who the first person to receive one should be. After the battle, many goblins lie motionless on the ground. Among the scattered bodies, Byongo stands still. A gun and a box suddenly appear in front of him, and he picks them up. Without saying a word, he quietly gives thanks to Jaehyun in his heart. Dongan's group continues their journey, with the mouse still guiding them through the underground area. After a while, they arrive at a door. Dongan steps forward, grabs the handle, and pulls it open. On the other side, they see a group of people huddled together, looking nervous and frightened. Jaehyun stands outside with Yejin, quietly enjoying the moment. He finds it nice that the walking trail is now part of the territory. As they continue strolling, Yejin expresses her gratitude for him taking the time to meet her. Jaehyun reflects that it has been quite a while since he last took a peaceful walk like this. While they walk, a notification suddenly appears from the system. It informs Jaehyun that an unauthorized entity is attempting to enter. Immediately after, another interface pops up, stating that a being who meets the requirement for citizenship is approaching Haven. The system asks if he wants to offer citizenship, and Jaehyun approves the request. Not long after, Yejin hears her name being called. She turns around and sees her mother and sister. Overwhelmed with emotion, they all rush into each other's arms for a warm embrace. Her mother scolds her gently, asking where she had gone without saying anything and expressing how worried she had been. Yejin apologizes sincerely. Meanwhile, her sister playfully comments that Yejin smells nice and asks if she has showered. Yejin responds with a smile, saying that there's warm water available and her sister can shower too. Jaehyun watches the reunion from a short distance, a calm expression on his face. After a moment, he calls out to Yejin and informs her that Unit 2701 has been assigned to her. She is free to use it as she wishes, though he notes that it might feel a bit cramped if she plans to house more than 30 people. Yejin glances at the group behind her, clearly torn about how to handle the situation. She worries whether there will be enough space for everyone. Noticing her hesitation, Jae-hyun steps in again. He tells her that he will give her 3 extra rooms because, in his eyes, she is worth that much. Deeply moved, Yejin thanks him with a grateful smile. Jae-hyun then lists the additional units she can use: 2402, 2301, and 1902, all located in the same building. Hearing this, Yejin lights up with excitement and promises to do her best from now on. Jae-hyun receives a new notification from the system interface. It informs him that Yejin's trust and loyalty have increased significantly. Along with her, the names Hong Daorei, Lee Sungjin, and Han Young-soo also appear, indicating that their bonds with Haven and with Jaehyun are growing stronger. He stares at the interface, his mind wandering to a feature he hasn't explored since leveling up: the Guardian Beast Management System. As he opens it, a strange feeling settles in his chest. A creeping sense of unease rises as he begins to realize something troubling hidden within the feature, something he hadn't considered before. Just as he starts to process this realization, someone calls out to him, breaking his train of thought. The voice is calm but direct, asking if he has a moment to talk. Jae-hyun responds, telling the person to come in. The door opens to reveal a woman, Yu Hyun. She steps inside and politely states that she has something she wants to say. Jae-hyun gestures for her to speak freely and make herself comfortable. Yu Hyun lowers her head respectfully and apologizes before calmly stating that she would like to leave the party. Her words catch Jae-hyun off guard, and he feels a flicker of surprise at her sudden decision.